Hey guys, what's up? My name is Tom Spark. Welcome to the VPN Noob to VPN Master course. Now guys, this course is completely free and you don't really have to pay for anything you learn in this course. And as you know, I've never taken a VPN sponsorship on the channel because that would make all my reviews kind of pointless and not objective. Instead, I just want to offer this course so you could find the perfect VPN for your needs. However, that said, there are still ways to support the channel and my hard work throughout this course. Once you decide on a VPN you like, you could click on the affiliate links on my tier list at vpntierlist.com or in the description down below, or use one of my promo codes provided that I talk about later on, or even just check out one of the recommended tools for increasing your privacy and anonymity. I will make a small cutback from you purchasing or clicking on these links. That way you don't have to send me any money and you get a good product that you like. It's a win-win for both of us. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and start this course. By the end of this course, you're going to be a VPN master, just like me, transformed from a complete VPN noob. Now guys, first off we want to talk about what a VPN is. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It's a tool or an app that you connect to on your computer. Now it's entirely possible to set up your own VPN service and use some sort of kind of open source application to launch it and pay for servers, and some people who hate consumer-grade VPNs recommend doing this. But most people that use VPNs at the end of the day do so because it's more convenient for them. However, some people, like people who have work and corporate offices, they actually use VPNs like Cisco, which I would consider a corporate grade VPN product. But there are also things called consumer grade products, which are VPNs that people are using at home. Now, corporate VPN use has been popular for a very long time, perhaps 20 plus years or more. And the basic use case is that corporations sort of force employees, whether in the office or outside of the office, to use these kind of VPNs to protect their corporate data and make it so their employees don't leak information. It's more of a security thing. Now, consumer-grade VPN is a little bit different. It's only been around for around 10 years or so, or at least that's as long as it's been popular. Most of the big companies today formed around in 2012 to 2013, which was when Snowden leaked documents from USA spy agencies. These documents raised a kind of a newfound awareness of how powerful mass surveillance has become through internet-connected devices, and after this, several companies formed to address kind of the new paranoia that everything we do online is being monitored. VPNs, quite simply, were presented as a way to address or protect against mass surveillance while at home or just kind of in coffee shops. So we can now say that we understand where VPNs came from and the differences between the types offered, whether self-hosted VPN, corporate VPN, or consumer-grade VPN, which is probably why you're here. But what is the VPN itself and what form does it really come in? What does VPN mean? Well, VPN as a term stands more for the technical description of what is happening. When you connect to a VPN or a virtual private network, imagine your computer is sending all of your traffic through kind of an outgoing tunnel. It's kind of like a virtual tunnel to connect to an outside source. Now, without a VPN, that traffic going through the tunnel can be observed or intercepted from your internet service provider like Comcast or Verizon or whoever you're using, which is how your internet service provider can view your browsing history and habits and know a lot about you and collect data and sell it off. Or if you're at a coffee shop and you visit an unsecured website, snoopers can intercept this traffic, view your passwords, or even look at the websites you're looking at and actually steal a lot of information about you, and that's not even that hard. But when you use a VPN, your traffic is connected since it's sent through this virtual tunnel, and you get a new IP since you're connecting to a server provided by the VPN service. Now, your IP is sort of like your computer's virtual address, and since connecting to the remote server gives you a new one, it also provides you a certain level of new anonymity. You know those sketchy sites that ask if you want to view hot babes in your local area, and it's sort of freaky how much they know about you and know exactly where you are? Well, that's basically because every website can see your IP address and ascertain some measure of where you are in the world. Now, lots of time, digital criminals have their IP logged by a service or website because they got sloppy and didn't use a VPN or some kind of cryptographic technique to hide their IP address, and that's how they're located in the real world. Or the IP can be registered and located through the internet service provider, and the internet service provider can then tell the requested whoever's asking or searching for the person using the IP they could tell that source or third party who uses that IP on their service, and that's how someone gets revealed. So a VPN can anonymize you in this way and hide your information and hide your IP and encrypt your internet traffic too for security. It's, at the end of the day, VPNs are both a privacy and a security tool all rolled into one. But now let's talk more about specifically the VPN service itself. The VPN service itself usually comes in the form of a live subscription where you pay around $5 to $13 a month depending on the company. The company then provides you with access to their service, their VPN service, or access to their, as well as access to their VPN client or VPN application. It's sort of like paying for Netflix, and then you could download the app and gain access to the catalog of movies and TV shows provided, but with the VPN you download the app and you gain access to the servers provided that you can't connect to. It's pretty similar if you think about it. The VPN client is provided as a download, similar to how Netflix gives you an app to use to watch their content. You then use this application and you log into it with your provided credentials once you have an active VPN subscription. The VPN client itself comes in a wide variety of forms with different looks and feels to each product, as well as different features for each VPN service. Sort of like how different streaming services like Hulu and Prime Video and Netflix all kind of have different content and different shows, but at the end of the day, they're still just streaming services. They even have different price points as well. So most every single VPN application provided by popular VPN companies requires only the most basic knowledge of computer networking and basic application use. So now that we properly understand the basic history of VPN and what they are, let's go ahead and move on to section 2. What is a VPN and do you really need one? Anyways guys, see you there. Click on the next video. I'll put that down in the description down below and it'll be in the playlist as well.